The focus for many clubs on the pitch may be ending the Premier League season well, but they'll also be looking at how they can improve ahead of next season. Recruitment departments will be identifying players who can make the difference for next season, and all 20 Premier League teams will be busy in the summer. And as part of a series, we asked our friends at Football Whispers to pick one realistic player each top flight side in England should target, starting with Arsenal, Bournemouth, Brighton and Burnley. Arsenal missing out on Champions League football after a 5th-placed finish last season seemed like a new low for Arsene Wenger's tenure at Arsenal. However, this term looks set to be worse. With 8 games to play, the Gunners sit in 6th, 33 points off league leaders Manchester City, who have dismantled them 3 times already this campaign. Wenger's side have issues all over the pitch, and their defence and midfield have regularly been criticised, especially by Sky pundit Gary Neville. However, perhaps their biggest issue is in goal. Petr Cech isn't getting any younger, and at 35, more and more errors are creeping into his game. He's had to publicly apologise twice this season after games against Brighton and Swansea when his mistakes led to his team being defeated. David Ospina is a good second-choice goalkeeper, but he isn't the man to be number 1 for a top 6 Premier League club. The Gunners will need to make bringing in a new keeper a priority, and they should look to Alban Lafont. Aged just 19, the Toulouse goalkeeper has made almost 100 senior appearances and is one of the brightest goalkeeping young talents around, alongside Gianluigi Donnarumma. With another experienced stopper at the club, like Ospina or Cech, Lafont could develop into one of the Premier League's best. Bournemouth. After a bad start which saw Bournemouth sit in the relegation zone at Christmas, the Cherries have hit form and moved up the table, currently sitting in 12th, just 3 points off 9th. Despite their much improved form though, Bournemouth still have defensive issues and have kept just 1 clean sheet in their last 20 matches in all competitions. A defender will be on their wish list this summer. With Gary Cahill falling down the pecking order, he could be moved on, and the Cherries should look at bringing in the Blues captain. They've got history of trying to sign Chelsea skippers, with Eddie Howe chasing John Terry when it was clear he was on his way out of Stamford Bridge. The 32-year-old could join up with former Blues Asmir Begovic and Nathan Ake on the south coast and would surely want regular first-team football, especially after dropping out of the England squad. While he may have struggled recently, signing a man with 2 Premier League titles and a Champions League winners medal would be a coup. Driving Brighton and Hove Albion Chris Hughton's side have surpassed all expectations with their successful Premier League campaign. Brighton are in 11th. If they manage to stay there until the end of the season, they will beat their best ever finish in the English top flight, which was 13th in 1981-82. While they are exceeding all expectations, there are still question marks over their front line. Only Glenn Murray 12 has managed to score more than 5 league goals this season. In terms of their other striking options, Tomer Hamed has just 2, while Sam Baldock and Leonardo Uyo are yet to find the back of the next, albeit largely due to limited game time. The Seagulls will want someone else up front, as they won't want to rely on Murray, who at 34, isn't the long-term solution. They went for Celtic striker Moussa Dembele in January and should resurrect their interest in the summer. The 21-year-old Frenchman won't come cheap, but after 45 goals in 80 games in Glasgow, he's earned himself a shot at Premier League football. Burnley. The Clarets have had a great season and will want to try and replicate that next time around. But despite sitting in 7th, they've scored just 27 goals this season. Only West Brom, Swansea and Huddersfield have found the back of the net on fewer occasions. Burnley also have the second worst expected goals XG value in the league, which is just 24.15. Their defence has been rock solid and that has masked their issues in front of goal, but they'll want to be more of an attacking threat next season. Only 3 players have more than 2 goals in the Premier League for Sean Dyche's men: Chris Wood 7, Ashley Barnes 6 and Sam Vokes 3. They're all strikers who need more support from midfield. Burnley haven't been afraid to look to the Championship for signings in the past and it's been successful. James Tarkowski joined from Brentford and has now been called up by England manager Gareth Southgate. They should consider pinching a player from Griffin Park once more. Winger